Pretty sure we just finished combat. Well, kind of. There's still...
No, we were in
guards.
the middle of combat.
We finished all the cultists. Now there's just the Waterdeep guards.
Yeah, you guys killed pretty much everyone that pursued
The
you
harsh
into
reality.
the forest. And then I want to say the last thing that happened was Rune was trying to take Homegirl's head.
What?
I think you wanted to, like, Mad Max with it, if I remember.
Not me.
I don't know, you're the one next to her dead body on the map.
Are
we
you
supposed to see the
streaming?
map right now?
Head, clear it out, and use it as a piss pot. You've played Warhammer,
Are you streaming graphics?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I won't say what I was going to say then.
Yeah, that was the last thing I had you roll, was the survival check for beheading her, and then I had you roll a wisdom save, and you rolled a 5, and that was where we ended.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that, honestly.
Oh, well, it was only like, what, a fucking month ago or something like that?
Yeah, that's all.
It's been a while.
Y'all like the scary music?
Not taking any notes.
Yeah, did anyone take notes?
I mean,
Kinda.
like last session was literally just combat. I'm taking no notes.
Yeah,
I took
what
notes
I
on.
remember.
I took notes on the amount of enemies.
Okay, yeah, that would have been like when we were scouting them out and shit. So that would have been like 2 sessions ago.
15 cards total. 3 cards in front have 15 guards. Each behind has 3 for a total of 30 guards. Yeah. Tried to do the polymorph wombo combo and then went straight into combat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the map as soon as I can get roll 20 to behave. And then, just to save a little bit of time, I am just going to let you all know. By the time you make it back up to the road, there is only 1 cart remaining that still has a horse attached to it.
Your Hamakurun.
The rest, it would appear the horses have been dismounted from the carts and are now gone. You don't see any guards on the road. The only people left that you see besides the corpses is one gentleman over in this cart, just sort of in a panic looking around, and then 2 younger looking gentlemen, like maybe 15 or 16, just pale shaking and holding each other, just in complete shock and unable to move.
War crimes, yay! I'm on comm, by the way. Please help me.
You're what?
I'm on comm, by the way. Please help me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was standing next to Drip, like about to heal him.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me medicine.
I mean, I have a spell for that.
Oh yeah, if you want to just, that would do more than medicine.
Are we supposed to be hearing music right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on me then.
Yeah, I forgot. Drip got
Destroyed. I slept the entire last match. Oh,
yeah,
How many
that
times did you
almost
get
went
down?
sideways. That almost went sideways.
Was it 2 or 3 times?
I
2
can't.
times. Oh man.
Oh my god, dude! Just rolling back through the old rolls, I can see like 2 crits in a row.
There we go.
Fuck.
Is my wall of fire still on the south side of the convoy? Caravan, sorry.
Yes. Yes, that's probably got like 30 seconds or so to it.
So the remaining guards just unbridled the horses and just was like, fuck this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna stick around to find out what the fuck happened. Like, they fled for their lives, essentially.
I mean, because it was like, what? Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, they're getting paid, but they weren't getting paid enough for that shit. Like, you can't pay people to be fucking retarded. Like, money can't buy retardation.
I mean, enough money can.
So are you telling me that it worked? The plan worked?
It would appear so.
The woman is dead, and the guards ran for it. Great.
All right, y'all keep going.
And
I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna pull up the graphics stream.
And it looks like, for the most part, from what you can tell, there's only 3 civilians remaining in the caravan.
Did that half dragon dude ever like say anything, or did he just fight the whole time?
Oh, he told you. He was talking mad shit when he knocked Drip out, 'cause he was gonna kill him, and he told you all that was pretty much his whole job, was to come right up and down the coast looking for you fuckers.
Yep.
And to not think of it as dying, but to think of it as leaving before the rush.
And then when we defeated him, he tumbled into ash like it was a decoy or an
He
apparition. or
dissipated
something.
into a cloud of sulfurous smoke.
That's right. So
So it would be safe to assume that he was the hexblade of Tiamat that was mentioned in this blood-scrawled note that I have.
Rune, is Steven still at our disposal?
Yeah. Steven's hanging
I
out.
believe Steven is still around. Yes. Steven is still
Okay.
around. Nekanor had his book dispelled.
You should put Steven in the air to keep an eye on any would-be passerbys that come back to the convoy, as well as any runners that are, like, if we see anyone of interest that's running away into the forest, Steven can tell us.
Just for any, don't
Yeah,
know if
see
y'all
that.
have access to that note.
Am I muted still?
Not
No,
anymore.
I can hear you.
Yeah, can we have Steven do that?
Sure.
Do some scouting?
Yes.
So at this point, I'm imagining you're all sort of like walking back up to the road just so you can see some shit here.
Yeah, I'm walking to the south side of the road. I'm gonna start from the back and work towards the front.
And then where would you like to have Steven look first? Like which sort of area? Like top, bottom, left, right?
Dude, I've been yearning for some D&D, bro. I really have been.
Gage?
Thank goodness.
Motherfucker, god damn, I'm sitting here talking to myself, dude, like, the muting thing. It's because I have, it's because I have Discord behind another page on the Rise of Tiamat. Anyway, have him go down to below the convoy as if he's looking for them to retreat the way they came. And then after that, have him do a clockwise circle around the entire radius of us in the convoy. Looking for people taking off, maybe looking for people looking over here to see what's going on.
Okay, go ahead and have Steven roll perception.
Steven. Perception. How do I have him roll perception?
It would just be ooh, actually, what is in...
Is that it?
Yeah, you got it.
There we go.
7. So yeah, having him look around, like, he can't really see too much through the sparseness of the trees. He doesn't see any sort of movement, especially, like, anybody on a horse would be large enough, like, passing through the brush if they were still around, that he should be able to see him, but it appears to be pretty much a ghost town over here.
Alright.
Dipped out fast.
Did Steven by chance see what direction the guards ran?
So everybody on the road can roll me perception.
Okay.
Or survival, your choice.
Oh, how generous of you. Okay. Wait, did we just leave Junko on the ground over there? No. Yes?
No. Nekanor
Okay.
got him up.
I don't see shit.
There's so many tracks, you can't make heads or tails of shit, Nekanor. It's just a giant polka dot mess, essentially.
Like they were playing Twister.
My head's
Yeah, you actually... Nekanor stumbles on a part where two horses collided on their way out, and so there's just, like, half a horse print on the ground, horse hoof prints going in circles, like, half of a man's body imprinted in the mud. You can't make heads or tails of shit.
My head's kind of spinning
Vilos.
too.
Just trying to make sense of it. Like, what the fuck?
What was it? It was survival and what else? I'm sorry.
Survival or perception, your choice.
Perception.
Oh yeah.
Vilos, you can tell these 3 empty carts right here. It looks like they untethered the horses and then essentially just made a fat U-turn off the road.
Into the grass. Okay.
Yep, down off the raised road, down into the woods, and from there, you can tell the tracks just sort of go into the woods. That being said, the coast is this way. If we
To the west,
forgot
right?
where we're oriented, yeah.
What I thought. All right.
Rune, same thing as Nekanor. There's just so much shit going on, footprint-wise, that you can't really make heads or tails of what's old and what's fresh. It does appear, And you can't tell if it's from the guards that were chasing you or guards that were fleeing, but this entire side of the hill is riddled with footprints.
All right.
What I hear though is that we now have a cart.
You have a lot of carts.
Yeah, there seems to be a horse over here.
Yeah, speaking of that, who's feeling the luckiest?
Don't all everyone speak up at once.
Volunteers
Nobody
tribute.
feels brave?
A volunteers tribute.
Okay, odds or evens?
Evens.
Go ahead and roll me any die you want.
Whew.
Junko, there's no point in going through the effort of
Yeah.
eliminating witnesses. I'm very confident that the enemy is very aware of where we are and what we're capable of now.
So, as you all are just sort of scouting around Nekanor, you can just hear this horse is getting pissed the fuck off. And it's sort of rutting its way back and forth, trying to find its way around this cart. It has not lost its patience enough yet to just start barreling through all of the carts to get away from the flames behind it, but it is not having a good time.
Are we just role playing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, you guys are at an impasse
I guess
here.
Yeah, I just wonder if we're in turn based or am I waiting my opportunity to say something? Okay.
No, I do not have turn order up for that reason.
I intended to
I
go
should've
to
said something,
the
yeah.
rear of the cart and make sure there's no enemies remaining and then dispel the fire. That's what I was gonna do.
As he's
So
dispelled.
are we?
So
I was gonna
Are
say,
we?
Go ahead. I wanted to
Shit,
see
I
if there's
think
any
that-
enemies hiding behind the cart. Is what I'm looking for.
You're not gonna like take the time to open each one before dispelling.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, when you walk around, you can see the. I mean, at this point, they're pretty much just indistinguishable hunks of charcoal, but that's the only signs of life you can see besides the horse.
Okay.
As he's going to dispel the fire, I'm going to walk up to the horse and try to settle it down.
Animal handling, please.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
So Horsey rears up, and he goes to take off. Let me see if I can precise mouse skills here.
We need a goblin to jump on this moving chariot immediately.
Man, dude, this is fucking difficult, bro. Hold up. Damn it.
We do not have good luck with horses.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. That makes it easier for me. So as he rears up and his front half comes back down, he immediately goes to just take the fuck off. Can you roll me a dex save to try and get the fuck out of the way, Nekanor?
Shit. Dex. There's Dex. Give me better than a 2, please. No, not great. I
So
mean, it
this
was better
horse
than a 2, but
knocks you off to the side as it goes to trample through your space, and the front and back wheel both collectively roll over your legs.
oh no.
Ooh.
Thankfully, he's got some speed to it, so it's not like they're gonna rest up on there, but they are, it's gonna hurt.
Oh God. Well, I think I'm down. Yeah.
So
I have-
it's not gonna knock you out. It's gonna drop you to 1. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution save, please. I'm looking for a 16. What's your favorite leg?
Oh.
Guess my left.
So, as the first wheel goes over your right knee, it rotates your entire leg to the side, and as the rear wheel goes over your knee, it completely shatters it.
Ooh.
You see the horse take this cart down the off the road going downhill, and the cart immediately upends on its left side as it's just ding 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 back and forth rolling. One of the wheels clips a rock on the way down, and the cart completely rotates onto its side, and the horse gets mangled up and trapped with its... What the fuck do they call those?
I don't know, it's not the reins, but all the straps and the rigging and stuff.
Like the bits and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And so this thing's just sort of pinned to the ground with the weight of the cart just sort of holding it there.
Might get that fucking horse. I want to eat it.
If you want,
And-
if you want a cart, we need a horse.
Find another one.
Didn't we leave some horse? Guys, what did I come back
And-
to?
Nekanor is currently prone with a shattered knee. His movement speed is 10 until that gets fixed.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You poor bastard.
Okay, that'll fix it.
Actually, wait. Ignore this one.
You know,
Higher level.
Yeah, I'm casting it at 4th level.
you
It's
guys remember?
understandable.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You guys remember in the first episode of Rick and Morty where Morty falls, breaks his legs, and Rick just like jabs him with a needle and his legs like straighten out? Like that's what I imagine
no, that's
Nekanor's leg
horrifying.
is.
It's like that, except it's literally just the kneecap rebuilding itself. So you see all the shards suspended in the bloated knee just start sucking themselves back towards the center and rebuilding itself. Yeah, no,
Okay.
like, don't get me wrong, it feels good, Nekanor, but it's also disturbing to watch.
Yeah.
Yikes. Alright.
So
Makes-
all
makes
that's
me wanna-
going on.
He's being my
Makes me want to fuck that horse up even more.
And yeah, nothing else really changes up front. Rune, you can just hear the two younger, I mean, they're almost adult. I'm going to call them kids. I mean, they're like 15, 16. You can hear them just sort of full panic mode. Just, they left us. They left us. And they're gone. I mean,
Drip, get that horse calmed down. I pull my dagger out and I proceed to the rear. Still there.
Dropping shit.
So the
Alright.
horse is just stuck on its side.
Freaking out.
I walk
all
on up.
tangled, and
I
yeah,
grab
he's just
some
rolling.
grass. I grab some grass. I pat the guy on the side. I give him some grass to feed him a little, calm him down, and try to get this harness unstuck off of his ass.
So,
Yep.
so he's on his side already, like
I know he
tangled
is.
up in his harnesses and shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's flailing around.
No, I'm trying to calm him down.
So if you're gonna approach his face,
I'm approaching. Okay, so if you're imagining the horse is on the ground, right? I'm going to like the back of his neck.
you're gonna go around behind him,
Yes.
and are you just like trying to force feed him some grass?
I'm not gonna force feed him. I'm patting the guy on the side, give him a little bit of grass, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Go ahead and roll me animal handling.
Okay. Oh no!
What is with you guys?
Oh no! No way!
You found the one horse that doesn't like grass.
Bro, kill this horse! Josh, what happens? God.
So he whips around as you're petting it, and he bites you in the hand.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast friends.
Josh, you should have asked. Josh, you should have asked, which is your favorite hand before saying that.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled damage yet. Let's go.
My favorite hand is the one I jack off with my left hand.
Oh, he's a lefty too.
Yeah. Oh man.
Any damage?
So it's not enough to break your hand, but it fucking hurts.
Fucking stupid nag.
I imagine a horse bite would be pretty fucked up. It'd be like a bad pinch, I'd imagine. Like a super wide surface area pinch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that would fucking...
How many people got, like, died from a horse from going off the wrong way?
Wait, what?
So the amount of people who died from a horse from getting off of it the wrong way?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that it's possible. I mean, it only takes, what, 6 feet to be fatal? If you hit your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy that in a heartbeat, dude. Because, like, if you're mounted up on a horse, your head's probably, what, 8, 9?
Probably about
10
maybe
feet?
even 10 feet up there, yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, dude, that shit's no joke. That's why the motherfuckers wear helmets and shit.
Well, I'm just talking about, like, okay, well, never mind. Alright, so a horse is still on the ground being a dick.
I cast friends on it.
May I ask a question? Why do we need a horse when we have horses just down the road?
Okay, well, full disclosure, I forgot about them, but also I don't know if they're still there.
Those are like riding
few
horses,
hours,
not
bro.
carriage pulling horses.
Dude, bunch of enemies just ran off into the forest. For all I know, they found our horses.
With my, like, nat 20 hiding spot for a camp? I don't know about that.
Well, that all depends on whether or not. Wait, we did roll for a hiding spot, didn't we? No. Wait, was that hiding spot for the camp or for where we were overlooking?
For the camp
convoy?
and where for our horses were at, because we walked back here.
Your nat 20 was for this location.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't for the camp or the horse.
Yeah, I forget what the camp was, but like I said, these dudes, they did not know what the fuck was going on. They're going on their merry way on a day at work, and fireballs start coming out of the sky with no explanation.
Right.
Like, they could give a fuck what they run into on the way back home. Like, they're scared shitless. Like, they're not gonna just be like, oh, hey, look, there's some fucking horses. Like, no, they're getting the fuck out of Dodge, bro.
Well, why wouldn't they? Dude, if I was getting shot at out in the wild and I'm running for my life several days from town, and I find a horse with a saddle on it, I'm gonna steal the horse.
Your argument doesn't even make sense yet, graphics, because our horses are like 2 miles up the road north, and they want to go south to the town they just came from. So
Are you sure?
I am positive.
You
We camp ahead of them.
If you look at the but if you look at the footprints, they ran west into the grass. We have no reason to believe they didn't go north. They might have gone north.
I don't think they went north. Did we check the carriages all the way in the front?
So these two are, actually the front 3 both got lit the fuck up. So they are, smoldering away at this point.
Okay. I remember at least one of these carts was somewhat important for some reason.
All 3 in front were radiating, several different auras of magic.
That was about it? Okay. Oh, fuck.
Look, all I'm saying is,
like I said, you
a bird in a hand
weird...
for 2 in the bush. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all are at a very weird impasse. Like,
How many days travel away are we from Waterdeep? It was like 3-4 days, maybe.
Da, da, da.
Like, even if they're trying to get out of Dodge, they're not going to make the Waterdeep in a day.
That's why I'm worried they would steal our horses.
Which
Oh,
is to
but
our
you're
north.
right, because they were going to Mirror of Dead Men, not Neverwinter. So they would know once they get to the coast. They would know that the closest town is south. They would know that.
So they are. Well, actually, technically, the Mirror of Dead Men is closer.
But it was
There's
just a
mirror,
construction site. Because the road.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
I don't
think
see
they
any
would
reason they would-
probably turn back. That's probably
Yeah.
what they would have done.
Alright, well, I'm not worried about the, like, guardsmen showing up in, like, the next 5 hours of us looting, so.
Anyway, it's up to Nekano whether or not he's still going to proceed with friends.
I cast it.
Oh yeah, Friends was cast.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that to try to calm the horse down.
You have advantage on all charisma checks. Oh, son of a- oh, wait.
It's the best plan I got.
Well, honestly, another creature might seek retribution in other ways at the DM's discretion. At the DM's discretion, I'll let you use animal handling at advantage with friends.
I'm gonna go this way.
I need advantage.
You roll 2 nat ones, I'll shit my pants.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. So Horsey calms down. Still a tangled mess, unable to stand, but he is calm. You'd feel comfortable approaching at this point.
And now we're gonna try to get him unfucked. Untangled. Sorry, Twitch.
So there's pretty much 2 ways you can go about this. There's an easy way, and there's a hard way. You can cut him out, but then you're gonna lose the harnesses and shit. Or you can try and untangle it, but that's gonna be a sleight of hand check.
Grip, come help me with this.
Okay.
He's got little goblin hands. They're better for
That's-
untying
that's
knots
right.
and shit.
That's right.
Alright,
Every
so sleight
time
of
I
hand with
touch the-
advantage.
What is your sleight of hand?
3.
It'd probably be better for you to do the check than me.
Okay, with advantage, you said?
Yep. Oh, shit, a 22
Well,
will
that's
do it.
lucky.
Yeah, it takes you a good amount of work, like probably 5 minutes or so worth of fucking finding where this strap of leather goes and what it's tangled with, and then getting the horse to cooperate with you to get his fucking leg raised so you can get it out from under his armpit. Like, it's fucked. But yeah, you're able to get him untangled after about 5 minutes. And there is enough slack in the harness that he's able to comfortably stand despite the cart being on its side.
Then I'd say we get him unhooked and hook him up to a new cart.
Okay. So while they're doing their untangling, would Vilos or Rune like to be doing anything else?
I want to peer into the southernmost carriage cart.
Okay. So So you climb up in the back, and it's just like a sort of curtain covering the back. Once you walk past the sort of closed off threshold, it's not like an actual. It's like a doorway, but with just a cloth behind it, essentially.
Okay.
When you go to move the cloth to the side, you can feel just from this side of the cloth that the other side is very wet. It's heavy, and you can hear a sort of slosh as you put weight against it.
So you said this side. Did you click something? Did I just not see a ping?
Oh no, like that. This side of the curtain, like the side that you're on towards the outside.
Oh, the side. Okay. Interesting. But so I want to move it out of the way and look inside.
So, what you see when you peer in is several boxes stacked up around the perimeter, just like wood crates. They're not
Okay.
labeled or anything. In the center of the cart, you can see what is very apparently a fresh skeleton, judging by the red hunks of meat still dripping and clinging to some of the bones. You can you're immediately blasted by the scent of iron as you pull that cart to the side, by the way. You can see the entirety of the room has been spackled with blood, and you can see 5 unique imprints where the cart is actually clean, in the shape of a person bent up around like the floor, going up the wall where the crates are all stacked up. So it essentially looks like the person in the center exploded,
Yeah.
and everybody else was covered with them. But there's nothing else in the cart aside from that.
What the fuck happened in that cart?
Yeah.
Did we do that?
We never
It does
attacked
not
the...
appear to be anything the likes of any of you have ever done to a person before.
So what is it? Just a single silhouette in the blood all around the walls?
5.
5 silhouettes. Okay. I'm gonna investigate the rest of, maybe the person, the victim here, left some belongings on the ground and go through crates, but Rune can go next.
Anything you would like to do, Rune?
I don't have anything specific in mind, just poking around, looking through stuff, seeing if anything catches my eye.
Pick a cart.
Pick a cart, any cart. My screen just went white. There we go. Let's do this one.
So this cart, same thing as Vilos. It's got like just a heavy purple curtain that you push to the side to make it into the back. This one, much similar to, there's no skeleton, no gore or anything like that in this one, but it does have the entire perimeter is just stacked from the floor almost to the ceiling with crates. What you and Vilos both find in your crates is essentially building materials. You find a lot of tools. You find a lot of like loose leather straps, tons of nails, tons of screws, plenty of processed lumber. Yeah, back to carts. All you find of interest aside from Vilo's Gore Fest is building materials.
Get ready to go set up a homestead somewhere or something.
Well, we believe
Base
that
of
they
operations.
were building, they were repairing the road in the Mirror of Dead Men. So it might be for a bridge.
Nekanor and Drip, You wanted to take this horse and hook him up to a new cart that's not tipped on its side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which cart?
Well, lead him around until we find one that's not stacked full of.
Let's find a cart with some spices and shit inside of it, like foodstuffs for this caravan. Take that one.
Yeah, that'd
We
be
set
a
off
good
some
idea.
trade value.
So the first cart that they haven't checked, that's not on its side in the rear. This one actually would contain all of the they're like food for the trip and like tents, things like that.
Yep. I want to take that cart.
And then we'll go check what was in the cart that tipped over.
Can I, like, scare these kids away or something?
I mean, you could.
I mean, I wish they'd kindly fuck off.
What is your
We're just
goal here,
scared.
Drip?
I have no
We
goal
just-
at the moment. My head's pounding. The first goal is like, oh, we gotta get doing something. I don't know.
You're just like, I want to everybody to fuck off.
Exactly, dude. My head's pounding. Just play the game. Fuck.
We just scare them off. They're gonna think that we're just like bandits.
Might
Right.
as well be to them.
Well,
like your
maybe we
parents or
give
some
them a
shit.
cart with a bunch of food.
Oh, fuck them.
That's our cart.
Whatever. I'm in the back cart, like just trying to investigate for clues.
I just did a lot of. We just did a lot of work to get this horse and cart. We're not giving it away.
So, Nekanor, you find in the tipped over cart is spilled crates all over the place from it being on its side. Rations. Rations. There's like no sleeping material in this one. It is just rations for days.
Oh, look. Vilos, you can give them hardtack.
Yeah, they can have this cart.
Sure, that'll make
So,
them...
Vilos,
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make you roll for this, but as you're looking around at the scene in front of you, it does become apparent, like when you're looking at each of the silhouettes in the cart, there's no footsteps in the blood leading out of the cart.
What the fuck?
It sounds like some sort of, like, teleportation that requires somebody to die.
Yeah, but there were witnesses, is the thing.
Or the witnesses wanted to get the fuck out.
But they didn't leave any footprints.
Because they teleported. Or killing the man. I don't know. That's my guess.
I want to see if I can determine the race of the skeleton in front of me and whether or not it was wearing the same clothes as the bandits.
So as you walk up to the skeleton, squishing through the puddle of stale blood on the floor, you can recognize that it's got the bone type of either an elf or a human. The only thing, like, maybe this person was wearing clothes, maybe they were naked. The only thing that seems to be left in the realm of, like, clothing or anything, you do see just one iron band around the wrist bone with one chain link still attached to it.
I come to the conclusion that whoever was in this cart with the victim likely sacrificed this person as a ritual to flee. And I'm gonna move on to the two carts just north of Drip and Nekanor.
Oh shit, dude, this is fucking difficult.
Does Control Z work for Roll20 on your end?
It does.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, no, it's I would hate this so much if Control Z didn't work. Such a handy feature. So Vilos is going to head up to this cart and search. What's everyone else doing?
Let's go look at this cart.
Okay. So let me just break these all down for you just to save a little time.
Hell yeah.
So we've got the cart with like real food in it, the cart with rations, building supplies. These other 8 are all building supplies. And then there's the 3 smoldering carts near the front that were giving off the magical vibes.
Are they still giving off
Isn't
magical
there-
vibes?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You'd have to cast Detect Magic, but they are a smoldering heap at this point. By this point, they would have collapsed and the wood would have burned away. So, pretty much the front 3 carts, and probably the reason why these 2 are as scared as they are, by the time like you guys are going through these back ones and these ones start collapsing and falling apart, you can tell they were entirely filled with iron cages that are now just glowing red hot in the smoldering wreckage. And you can just sort of see through the glow several burnt husks inside of each cage.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
I mean,
at least we're worth the slaves, boys. Hell yeah.
I don't think we're the ones who attacked the cartridges. Did we hit them like that?
Did a fireball, my man.
I did.
Yeah? Okay.
Come on now.
A few fireballs.
The flyby book in
Oh,
Steven's.
right.
Like, these guys, if you remember, like, they thought these
Now I
fucking
remember.
front carts were really important to them.
Well, we saw the lady in the front, one of the front ones. That's why that happened, pretty sure.
I'm just gonna assume that they were there. They were there to be used as sacrifices. Now they can't be. So
They were gonna die anyway without us, so I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, I'm putting those burnt corpses on Nekanor, for the record.
add
you're
to the
still
body.
dealing with
Add
the
to the body
shattered leg.
count. I fixed my shattered leg.
I bet you still feel it though. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be able to tell when
Okay.
it's raining.
So, Josh, you said that these 8 carts in the middle of the caravan are all building supplies?
Yep, all construction materials.
All right. I'm going to have a word with this lady in the left column, second one from the bottom.
Be on the side in
And
case
so-
she flees.
Yeah, as you guys come up, she just starts freaking out. Get away from me!
Is she chained up? How'd it come she didn't run?
So she was pretty much same situation as these 2 kids, just full-blown panic attack. They weren't psychologically
go.
cut out to deal with that. Yeah, she starts telling you guys you can
Relax.
take whatever you want.
We're not bandits.
Don't hurt
We're
me.
not gonna hurt you.
Why might?
In which case, you would be collateral, not a target. We don't want to hurt you, I say to her while looking at Drip.
Don't we though?
Are we just evil now? Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Can I leave?
Yeah, fuck off.
Do you know where you're going?
I can follow the road.
Yes. Go south.
Grab some hardtack
safe.
from the ration on the carriage off to your right when you're going south.
Oh, what an idea. Yes, what he said.
And she just trepidatiously goes to walk away, nervously glancing back like the entire time. She'll nervously go peek in the back and disappear for a minute or so, and then you see her reemerge and just continue heading south.
She continues
nervously
to look back.
glancing back.
She continues to look back. I'm just gonna hold fire in my hands.
She takes off at a run.
You know when you're like, playing one of those games like Easter egg hunts and stuff, and you use your shirt to hold as many items as you can? She's doing that with like a bunch of rations.
And the two young kids at this point, you can hear them clatter out of their cart and both just book it, holding hands off into the woods. God dang, dude. Not hard to grab.
How many slaves have we killed so far?
I should have started a tally.
Like, we've killed children at the start of the game. In a carriage, in a cage.
Yeah, you catapulted their flaming corpses across the town square.
Into a statue. Yeah, we're evil guys.
All right. So among any of the carts, did we find any gold?
Oddly enough, no.
How are they paying
Okay.
wages?
That's a good question. It does not add up. I will tell you that.
Well, now that the last of the stragglers are gone, let's go loot the bodies.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I just can't remember if we already did or not. All right, let's make a trip over to the dead elf's body. And hopefully her corpse isn't somehow booby-trapped with a curse.
So the body was already searched. You're talking about the
Okay.
woman?
Yes.
Yeah, the body was
Right,
searched.
she wasn't an elf, my bad.
See,
She was.
I can remember this in chat a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the dragon dude said, right?
Well, that was
No, that was the note carried by the assassin
Assassin.
that tried killing
That shot.
Nechamore.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, alright. Just you got it.
but it sure sounds like the half dragon dude was that hexblade of Tiamat.
Likely. It's just, why would you have the sorceress and the hexblade traveling with a bunch of construction workers? Unless you were building something, and you just lied to the construction workers about what they would be building.
Well.
Because you could easily just claim that the crates were full of construction materials and then not actually fill them with construction materials. But they filled it, they did. So I wonder what they're building in the Mirror of Dead Men.
We find anything else on any of these bodies?
I'm not interested in looking
Oh.
myself.
So let's do this. Let's have everyone roll me a d20.
Well, if I was gonna have a nat 1, that's a good one to have a nat 1 on.
Looks like an Ecuador is the one with luck.
Yep. It's a good thing he rolled for evens and odds earlier. He is, in fact, the lucky one.
Except when it comes to the horse.
Yeah.
So among all of the bodies, yeah, it's just animals.
Not a horse guy, this one.
It's weird because he's an elf.
Among all
of the bodies, you find 175 gold pieces. And then this red wizard that was disguised as a human. You do find a sort of like flow chart of the entire caravan. Almost like a table, if you will, with just labels on all of the carts, and it actually explains what's in like the back carts. It says like building, food,
Like a ledger.
rations, and then yeah, it's essentially a ledger. Thank you. You notice the top 3 carts, the front 3, those are all labeled as confidential. And then the back 2 carts behind them, those are also labeled as confidential.
We hadn't searched those yet, have we?
I thought those
You
were
have,
included
and
in
there was
our-
nothing but building
what?
materials
Yeah,
inside.
these 8 all had building materials.
Yet on the
These
ledger,
8.
those 2 at the top are marked as confidential. Their items are not disclosed.
Well,
I'm gonna cast detect magic on those.
that's a good idea.
The 2 front ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. You get no response. They appear completely innate in terms of magic. You do still get a heavy sense of enchantment from the top 3. You're guessing just based on the fact that it's enchantment auras, you're guessing it was something placed on the cages, probably like a permanent silence or something. But oddly enough, yeah, the 2 most at the front reveal no magical aura whatsoever.
Oh, dude. Permanent silence on cages while you're being burned alive. That's fucked. People couldn't even hear you scream in pain.
Did
You
find
couldn't
something
even
that can
heal
work?
yourself scream in pain.
Yeah.
Did you find something, Nekanor?
Still faint magic from the burning ones, but nothing from these 2. Guess we'll
Go
just
ahead
have
and
to
roll me insight.
Okay. Insight. Oh. So, 8.
I'll take the advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the advantage. Something doesn't sit right about this with you. Like Nekanor would feel a little frustrated in this moment. Like, shit is not adding up.
I want to go through these carts, like peel open boxes and
Look underneath. Perhaps
yeah,
there's something
look-
buried under the materials.
yeah, look for like false bottoms and shit.
Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more particular with our search.
Let's have everybody roll me investigation, and Rune, you can roll me investigation with advantage.
Damn it.
Right.
You're still muted, dude.
Oh, I wonder if he's
Posed.
making a deposit or something.
I'm gonna walk over from my computer and I'm gonna grab a snack from downstairs.
I do the same thing, but go next door.
I'm gonna rip a dab real quick.
All right,
I'll grab my
2 minutes,
phone.
everyone.
Hop in Discord.
Reloading up on our materials.
So what do you think's going on, system? Oh, you walked away? Okay.
I mean, there's no way, right? I'd actually feel bad. Okay, that's what I
I have these low-fat chips, potato chips. They're baked instead of fried, but they're sour
I
cream and
actually
onion. They're kind of bad.
Honestly, when it comes to stuff like that, like even Cheez-Its, they have one where they bake them instead of fry them. I think they're so much better.
Cheez-Its
Especially
are,
the,
yeah, they are.
I think it's like the Cheez-It Snapped or whatever. Like you get them and they have like the little scorch marks on them from the oven and shit. They're so good.
Yeah. Just these chips in particular, I think it is about them. Because of the barbecue ones, they're good. The barbecue ones are tasty, but the sour cream and onion ones aren't for some reason. I don't know why.
I think it's probably something to do with like the seasoning. I don't know. I feel like barbecue seasoning is just meant to get like broiled in an oven and caramelized, whereas sour cream and onion maybe not so much.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the only thing I could think of. Because honestly, sour cream and onion chips are usually pretty banging.
Yeah, I mean that's why I bought them.
Yeah, that's honestly usually my go-to for like Pringles.
You know what? A lot of the unhealthy food I normally consume is actually not super high in fat. It could be lower, sure. Like Cheez-Its normally come in around 11% fat, something like that, depending on the flavor. But that's not as bad as, and obviously this is like duh, but it's not nearly as bad as like a burger. Those like
Oh yeah.
11% is actually kind of low compared to a lot of food.
All right. Is Rune back yet?
I am. I'm sorry. My neighbor came over and was talking real quick. And then, yeah.
Okay. You're good. You're good. Can you roll me investigation with advantage?
Investigation with it. Okay. What is this for?
So, you all found a ledger card, essentially, for all the contents. And these 2 carts that you looked through and found building materials in were marked as confidential, despite there not being seemingly anything out of the ordinary with them, so you all were going through them.
Damn, when I get a
Just
plus
decided
7 on
to
that, and
Everyone.
it's still roll.
Yeah. Well, you were supposed to get advantage. Did you roll advantage?
Yeah, it's still rolled shit, though. I rolled a 7, but I got a 14.
Dang. At least you didn't roll a nat 1 like me. Or was that a different roll? That was a different roll. I rolled in that one.
Yeah, it was a different one. So as you guys are going through these 2 carts, you do not find a single crate with a false bottom. You thoroughly investigate the floorboards of the cart, and they are all well in place. None of them seem to just slide up. There's no hidden compartments that you can find. As you're like going through, just sort of like double checking boxes, I would say you all kind of can feel that something's weird as you're just going through this fucking box of hammers. But just because Rune is the most acclimated with tools, I feel like he'd be the one to finally catch it, that as you go through box and box of tool, they're all perfect replicas of each other. Like, down to the tiniest of details. They're perfect, and there's not an inkling of difference between them. And I would say, like, for sure Rune would know this, and I'm pretty sure Necanor's smart enough to be able to put it together. Drip, it's up to you whether or not you would be able to put this together.
Probably not.
But it's impossible to forge anything with that amount of likeness. Like, these had to have been made by magical means.
Like the grain of wood, the grain of the wood on the handle is exactly the same
It's,
in every single hand.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
what it says.
like it's why, like, these have to be magic. And I would say this would frustrate Necanor further because you are getting nothing on your detect magic. But these things, like, it's impossible for them to exist without them being magical. From what
Logic would suggest.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like rug pull you guys and like, oh no, there's just a real badass fucking blacksmith out there. Like, it's impossible. Like Vilas is saying, like, down to the grains of wood on the handles, like, they match perfectly, and it's not just the hammers. There's all kinds of saws. They are perfectly identical. Every nail is perfectly identical. Every strap of leather in these 2 carts is perfectly identical.
Would there be is there like a check that I can make to see if I would know anything that would be able to do something like that?
Use one of the saws to cut the handle
I'll
of
let
one of the
you-
hammers.
I'll let you roll me Arcana for this.
I'm just over here watching the three of you like all discuss. Well, this doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Nice.
You know, like, as you get more and more pissed, just like trying to piece this together and you're getting frustrated, you start racking your brain and you can remember it probably would have been when you were in school or something. Hearing about a spell and just thinking it was kind of lackluster at the time. It's called Nistel's Magic Aura. And I just posted it in the chat.
It has been concealed from you.
And yeah, essentially, for some reason, all of these magical hammers, leather straps, nails, and whatnot have been hidden away from any sort of divination or detection. Which raises another weird fucking question of why.
I'm guessing the only way to get rid of it would be to cast Dispel Magic.
Yeah, it's a pretty pretty fair
The
thought.
computer crash, Nekanor?
No, I was in the kitchen.
Got it.
Do I even have? I don't even have Dispel. God damn.
Right.
Oh, do you have
Yeah,
Dispel Magic?
I do. Yes, I do. And one spell slot for it. Okay.
Sweet. Cast Dispel Magic on this card.
Oh, on the whole cart?
So
Or on an individual hammer? Like, what? Because
So
I
the
got
cart-
one spell slot for it.
the cart does not exude any bit of magic. It's everything inside of the cart, essentially. Not the boxes, just everything inside of the boxes.
Yeah, what he said.
So you could pick like a hammer, a leather strap, a saw, pick any other hunk of construction equipment.
Pick up a hammer
What
and
you
hand
just
it
said.
back.
All right.
A hammer?
Well, I'm not gonna hold it. So I exit the cart, put her on the ground outside, and I cast Dispel Magic.
So for a brief second, the hammer glows with this golden color, and then the next instant, it collapses into a small pile of gold coins.
Aha!
Food, we're taking this card.
Yeah, it looks like we're taking this. Watch it now. Just take the boxes. Just get the boxes in the clap.
Yes. I mean, our whole goal here was to kill the elf lady, but I'm not gonna not take money from the bad guys.
God damn, it's cold out today.
Must be nice.
So, we're about to have more gold than we can actually just carry on our persons, is what that means, right?
Yeah.
I was saying, let's keep this spelling until later and like bring it to our campers.
Yeah, let's not dispel the disguise.
Cool.
I think it's worth.
I need,
Go ahead.
like, I need new spells.
I think it's worth. Hey, first of all, Nekanor, in your opinion, do we need to investigate the smoldering pile of ash that is the front 3 carts?
Good question. Would I be able to tell that that's pretty much just, the cages? Gosh.
Roll me investigation. Oh shit, you're like in the kitchen, aren't you? Take your time, it's fine.
I'm good. I'm good. 15.
So, as you're trying to sort through all of the debris over there and focus on your detect magic, it's so much enchantment from all of the cages. But there's like one other aura within all of that. It's a divination aura. Coming from the second cart in that smoldering pile of flaming wreckage intermixed with the cages that were in that cart. So it's essentially what you can determine to be the cages and one other small object.
I will convey that to the group.
All right. Let's get some. Do we have any water on hand? We can cool down the object for examination.
Actually, I think I have a spell for that.
I mean, I got a water skin. You want to just pour some water on it?
Sure. I will use the water from your water skin and shape water over everything.
Okay. Great. Use your own water skin.
No, you offered yours up.
Damn it. I'm gonna go thirsty now. I have to go to the creek or something.
Yeah, you throw a good chunk of water on there and it instantly
That's a cute cat.
steams up.
Yeah, but then I'm
extinguishes
using shape
flame.
water so that it doesn't.
So when the water hits the hot object, it steams, but then he uses shape water to make it condense again and rinse and repeat.
Pretty much, yes.
Sure. And yeah, it's sort of in the middle of all of the cages. You can tell just sort of the way that they're stacked, that they were stacked similar to how the crates were in the other carts. And just sort of in the center in a hunk of ash, the aura radiates from just a mound of ash, and there's something under it.
Guess I'll go sifting through the ash.
So
let me know what you find.
Your hand comes across something smooth, extremely smooth and hard. It's easily graspable in one hand and perfectly round.
Oh.
So what you pull out when you look at it, it's essentially a crystal ball that is entirely black.
entirely black crystal ball.
Would I know if that was a scrying eye?
I mean, Nekanor knows that there's a sense of divination magic coming off of it, so it could be used to scry.
What do you got there, Nekanor?
Looks like a charred crystal ball.
I will say the blackness to it, it does not rub off with your touch, and it has an unnatural appearance in the black. Like, you've not seen something this devoid of light before.
Okay.
It's in
Never mind.
like
Okay.
impossibly black.
Scratch that. Not charred.
Yeah, in fact, like, as you're holding it, it's like almost ice cold to the touch, like just almost to the point of being painful. It's that cold.
Orb of destruction. Can I roll to see if I know what this thing is?
There's no way you would know.
Okay.
I mean, if there's magic coming off of it, and we don't know if it would be of value to us, then I certainly don't think we should take it with us. In fact, it might be a bomb, for all we know.
Is there anything I can do with it? John?
I mean, it's a... You could do all kinds of things with it. You could play catch with it.
I was gonna
You
say,
could-
you could chuck it as hard as you can into a tree.
You could, like, bowl with it. Other than that, all you know about it is it's magical and it exudes divination magic. Other than that, it is beyond
Here.
you.
Hey, Drip! You still there, Drip?
I'll be on my rig in a minute. Y'all ever like play with your dog and like he's so excited he gets the zoomies and shit?
Yeah.
So bad.
Well, someone with a pitching arm. I genuinely would like to see what happens if you throw this at a tree.
Over there.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to just hit it with a hammer, because I don't know what it's gonna do. Throw it at one of the trees a little further away. Do you think you could take care of that, Rune?
Or-
I don't have high strength.
Okay, so we basically need Drip.
Oh, is he AFK?
Yeah, he's
No,
playing with
I
his dog.
I'm on my table. I'm back home.
Oh.
All right. What do I need to do?
Need you
We
to throw this
found
orb.
a crystal like void ball about the size, probably a little bit bigger than a softball.
We need to break it. Do we need to throw it? Do we need to?
We don't know what it is. So just an idea I had. Let's throw it at a tree. Real hard.
Are the metal bars still on fire?
On those two, yes.
The cages.
The second one, no.
Cool. I grab the ball, walk over this way, and I throw it directly out of a metal beam on the cage.
Just dong!
Nothing. Okay.
Well, does it have a scratch on it?
No. No, if anything, go ahead and roll me athletics, Strip.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it just bounces off the steel beam unscathed.
Do we know what this thing's called?
Nope.
Nobody
it,
has a fucking clue.
We found it unscathed from the heat of the burning wreckage. And
you'll
well,
notice
it feels
too,
cold
it
to the
is
touch.
ice cold to the touch. Like, it is just above the point of being too cold to handle without it being painful.
Well, I'm gonna do what Drip always does and poke it with the sword.
Oh, with the special sword.
The Sagarath, yeah.
Tink.
I can imagine that. Just like, tap, think.
And you just fucking, like, a big-ass bead of sweat dripping down your forehead.
Yeah, like, you
it's
never know what's gonna
poking
happen
a
when you poke
Just
it.
waiting.
Alright.
Velos is over, like, flinched in a fucking,
Yeah.
like, clenched up position. But yeah, nothing happens.
I hand the ball back to whoever gave it to me.
Nicanor. Look,
So,
best case scenario. Well, there's no way that this isn't a tool for our destruction of some sort, whether it be to spy on us or to track its location or something. There's no way it's like a... Because if it was of value, the higher-ups would have ran off with it, right?
But
Yeah.
what?
well, I'm gonna go. I'll just go bury it off in the woods over here somewhere.
Just gonna bury it.
Say,
Alright.
can I see it real quick? I just want to touch it.
Sure, I'll let you touch it.
So, when you cast Identify on it, your eyes are forced into the back of your head, like they roll backwards, and the orb itself emits a ear-piercing scream.
Do we all hear it?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
This. Well. Yeah,
And
okay.
you get no information from your Identify either.
Has anyone tried detecting magic on it yet?
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
divination on it. That's all we know.
Okay. Have you tried praying to it yet?
Praying to it?
And
Oh.
divination.
What happens if I pull out this, the hell was it? A necklace, or what was it? I got some kind of Tiamat amulet.
Where's our baby?
You have.
I believe Nekanor has.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Amulet.
I
No.
have that.
What? No, I found an amulet, and it burned me as I picked it up and stuff. A
Yeah,
Tiamat
and then you
amulet.
gave it. And then you gave it to Nekanor.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm currently attuned to it.
No.
I forgot.
It's been a while, I
put
guess,
the
so.
baby down for a nap.
Well, anyway, what were you gonna do with it?
That's right.
I was just gonna see if it reacted, if it was close to it or something.
Nekanor's been holding it the whole time and it hasn't reacted. And so you go off and bury that?
Guys, I really want to try putting it in water.
Well, we actually cooled it down. Well, we thought we were cooling it down. It was probably always cold, but we ran it with water when we were digging through the wreckage.
Just pour water on it. You didn't like put it in a pond.
That's correct. Look. Okay, so am I getting the vibe you want to take this with us?
Of course. You got something cool to fuck with.
Okay, but it could be scrying and used to spy on us.
So you're telling me they went through the elaborate ruse of making a caravan, placing an object in this caravan that they expect us to pick up, and then carry us with us to spy on us.
I just okay. I'm saying it might have been used to spy on the caravan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we just found their little spy device, and it's convenient to them that we have it now.
Well, but why would they be spying on the caravan that they were leading?
Right.
I presume it was from someone who wasn't in the caravan.
Is divination known for spying stuff? Not a magic man?
That's sorry.
I mean, it could be used for scrying.
Which is what's scrying?
Like pretty much using the orb or a crystal ball or whatever to be able to see through it.
And scrying's under divination?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
If you
there's
bring it with
many
us,
other things
I
that
want
it
it.
can be used for, but
I want it concealed in a sack or something. But I'm worried it can be tracked, like its location can be tracked. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's valuable. Maybe it's a tool. Maybe it's a weapon that we could use. I don't know. I do not know.
well, are we going towards? Are we going to keep going towards Neverwinter or head back?
My vote, first of all, is that 2 people stay here and stand guard because of the gold that disguises hammers, while 2 people go gather the horses and bring them back here. I think that's the first thing that needs to happen.
Well, right, but I'm saying beyond that, are we going? Which way are we going to move?
Beyond that, I'm tempted to say we set up camp, but don't burn anything down and wait to see if any of them show back up. Looking for that object.
A good plan.
Oh, okay. So we'll bring the horses back, probably move the cart full of hammers away, but leave all the other carts and the eye or the orb in the ash pile, and just wait.
Yeah, I mean, it might take us a couple days, but they were expecting the caravan to get there. You know what I mean?
We got plenty of food.
Okay, and now it is at this time that I consider, has the orb been in our presence while we're having this discussion?
Yeah.
We're just standing around it talking about our plan.
So we're not doing any of that. I'm gonna cover the orb with something.
What are you covering it with?
Shove it in my pack. And
Okay.
go set my pack down somewhere. Away.
Doubt it's like a fucking magical nuke like the one in that last caravan. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
That would be dirty.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, one of these days we're gonna start a session and y'all wake up in camp. Tick. 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 Tick.
yeah, well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm pretty spent on spells. So I think I don't think I should stand guard. I think I should go gather horses.
I'm also weak, so I'd rather just go with you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, would it be considered a short rest if we're just walking?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
it is what it is. If Rune is one of the most capable here, then it's at least Rune's staying. Who's staying with Rune? Nekanor?
Yeah, I'll stay with her.
Okay. Make sure you feed Steven, so then he is, alert to anyone approaching. All right, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and yeah, like I said, I think you guys kind of glossed over this a little bit, so I just want to make sure everyone knows. Both of these were marked as confidential.
Yeah.
So, well, I know you guys said you have one cart of it. You have two.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a
just
lot
wanted to make sure
of
that
gold.
was clear.
Tracking. Well, and we are assuming that what's in one card is the same as what's in the other, but I'm pretty sure
That is an
that's the case.
assumption, yeah.
Yeah.
We also need more spell slots to be able to figure
do
out.
what?
Yeah, honestly, it'll take you months
To dispel it.
to
Okay.
to dispel all of it.
Yeah, and so anyway, I do want to keep it. We have 4 horses, hopefully, back at camp. So we should be able to transport it, but we don't want to just like ride to the front lines with wagons of gold. We'd probably want to
You can use them
stash
as
it somewhere.
You can just throw your gold hammer.
Yeah. we could we want to stash it somewhere. But let's not talk about that while we're in possession of the orb.
I set the orb in the back of one of these carriages, like further away,
Cool. All right.
with my pack.
Okay, me and
Okay.
Drip will come back as quickly as we can. Let's make it a brisk walk. Hey, Drip.
Yeah. Or leg day.
It's better Nekanor stays here anyway. We know how he is with horses. Let's go. All right, so that's what we're doing.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Be right back for some money. I need some fucking pliers.
Pliers.
I have
Those were
okay. Imagine like a Pokemon ball, but it's a grinder,
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
and it just in one
Oh, I
side
see.
stuck. Yeah, so we're back.
I got you.
Rune, do you have any health potions?
I'm gonna grab some water.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have one.
Can I get one from you?
Yeah.
How do you even roll for health potions?
I'm not sure. It's a something D8 or something. I'm not positive. Have to ask.
He'll be right back.
What kind of health potion is it?
What kind of health potion is it, Rune?
It's just potion of healing.
Okay, so yeah, if you take it as an action,
Oh,
you
it
don't have
says.
to. Yeah, there's a few different kinds. That's why I asked. If you take it as an action, you don't have to roll. You just heal the full amount, which for that one it's 10. If you do a bonus action to take it and you roll, it's 2d4 plus 2.
So I will take the 10 health.
So graphics, what are you gonna name your horse, man? I know we haven't named our horses yet. I'm just wondering, you know what I mean? My name is Edibles.
I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna name it Drap.
God damn it.
Just to fuck with everyone.
Oh my god. No.
Drip, drap, droop, and yeah, there's drip, drap, droop, drop. We just need
waiting
a
for Dribble to show up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that horse so fucking fast.
Alright, well, if you're gonna be calling your horse Drap, I'm gonna be calling mine Dribble.
Well,
oh god.
Honestly, it would be. Wait, was there a snap and crackle back in Waterdeep?
I like how we're still referencing me, like asking the blacksmith, hey, you got like anything that, you know, snap, crackles, and pops?
Yeah.
Oh. That's funny. You fucker.
Alright, in my notes, my horse's name is now Dribble.
Drip. Drip, drop, drop.
Notes, I like cats.
Do you guys want to know what I named my horse? It's drumstick now.
Say
I didn't
drumstick.
understand any of that.
Yes, drumstick.
Drumstick.
That's a good name.
Yeah,
I like
it is.
drumstick. That'd be a good name for like a fat cat too. Hey yo, drumstick. Be good.
Nekanor can name his horse Turkey Leg.
Well, I just wanted it to go with your guys' so you got drip, drop, drumstick, droop.
Yeah.
Hit all of them. All the vowels.
Can't wait until we, like, figure out what our group name's gonna be.
Norse horse's name is Horse.
Pragmatic.
I remember we had a neighbor back in Chandler who had a dog that they named DOG. Like it sounded out in one word, DOG.
I knew someone that named their
Cool
dog.
if you say it quick enough, DOG.
Yeah, that's what they named their dog. Their dog's name was DOG. And you said it like that, but it was they're spelling DOG, but you said DOG. Like,
Spell dog.
yeah. That's funny.
I've always liked, and it'd have to be like a mostly black dog, like a border collie especially, and I've always wanted one like that, and to just name it Creature.
When I think of a name like Creature, I think of like what was the Cujo, the man-eating dog from that horror film from like the 90s or the 80s. Cujo. I think of a dog like Cujo for Creature.
I did that. I think it'd work for an all-black cat too. I think you could do Creature.
You know what? I'm missing a Bernese.
What?
What a big, the breed, a Bernese dog. Massive, fluffy. The ones that usually, like, on pictures have, like, a keg on their neck.
Yeah, wasn't that... No, that wasn't Beethoven, right? He was something else.
No, it was Beethoven.
Beethoven was a Bernese, was he?
I thought it was St. Bernard's that
Yeah,
were
that's
the one with the kegs on their neck.
Yeah, with the
How
keg.
about
Yeah,
St.
yeah,
Bernard? I'm sorry. Okay. Well, forever ago, like, I think.
Yeah, it's a St.
2
Bernard.
2 to 3 years ago, like, old female St. Bernard showed up at me and my family's door, right? And we took care of that dog for about 6 months. Most lovable fucking dog you would have ever seen. Sadly, she died 6 months later, and she was like, she showed up to our door all matted and shit. Looked like she was abandoned, you know what I mean?
I like you,
Aw.
baby.
Anyway, love those orcs. Fucking great. Right with children.
Yeah, no, dude, that was a banger movie. I completely forgot about that. I hadn't thought about it in years until I looked up the Mountain Dog, and I was like, yo, Beethoven! Because
Yeah.
the one on there looked really similar. He had the same, like, facial colors to him. Just like, yo. That was a blast from the past.
That dog. 100%.
So I've been fighting a massive urge to fuck with you guys for splitting the party.
Please don't. Like 7 health, bro.
It would be greed that undoes us.
It would.
That being said, I'm just gonna fast forward to when Vilos and Drip get back with the horse.
Stop, Phil. Stop.
What's up, guys? How was the snooze?
Oh,
What?
They got a short rest.
It was good, man. How you guys been?
I've just been sitting here studying these hammers.
You want blacksmith neck and door?
Do what?
Nothing.
All right, let's hook these horses up.
Yeah.
And then, well, we're gonna be wanted in Waterdeep. So yeah, now where are we going? Oh, we're gonna stash the wagons. That's right.
And then we're gonna make camp and see if anybody shows up.
That's right. Yep, that's what we're doing.
So, paste. So I have one more horse to add, and it looks like you got both food carts and both of the fucky hammers.
Let's. I mean,
Do we want to take any of the carts besides the good food?
I mean, we could just sell it.
Oh shit, we straight up have 5 horses now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with number 5.
I mean, he doesn't have to be attached to a cart. He can just be, like, just tagging along with like on a lead.
Use him to rotate out, so that they can take turn. Because 4 of the horses aren't used to hauling wagons, so use the one just to be able to rotate them out every so often.
Okay. So then,
Hopefully, help speed up our travel time.
what is the plan in terms of travel from here?
We were just gonna set up camp nearby.
Yeah, and
and see if
spy on
anybody-
the convoy, see if anyone returns.
Okay, so we're trying to hide these 4 carts nearby enough that you can keep an eye out.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And I'm gonna set the orb back in the ashes.
Okie dokie.
camp nearby, and like while we're waiting, I would like to go out there and booby trap the corpses.
How so?
See what we can do, yeah?
I mean, I could cast a alarm, but that's different.
So, so are we planning on getting off of this map to make camp?
Ideally, we would. I guess we would like go to the east of where we started off of this map somewhere.
Yeah.
That's just a
Before
ridge.
this ridge,
Yeah, right. Exactly. I was about to say.
and just keep an eye on the road for anybody else heading upwards. Essentially.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And we would use Steven and Rune as our most valuable set of eyes.
You know how we have it done. We'll have Steven do circles.
Just flying constant.
I can only think of ways that will take extra work on my part, which is, or do some pitfalls, baby. So you see, like, this thick grass over here and by all these corpses that we've killed, right?
Yeah.
I'd like throughout most part of the night here to just dig a pit, grab a couple of sticks, and just rely the corpses on these sticks. Like, so they're tough enough not to, crush the sticks as they're laying on them, but just soft enough that if somebody comes nosing around to check out the corpses, they'll fall down. That sort of thing.
You made pungy like stick pits?
Yes, pungy stick picks. Yeah, why not? Practical.
Yep.
You could bushcrafty enough. I'll let you roll survival for it.
Okay.
We're gonna we're gonna like come by and find a a wolf or a coyote or something was chewing on one of the corpses and fell in.
Yeah.
You zoom in here. Yeah, let's say something like this.
Also, the deeper corpses that are like in the woods, I want them to be moved a bit closer away. And, like, ideally I'll brush the leaves, like, from the way they originally died. Make it less obvious they were moved.
I can tell. Or are we doing this right away, or are we taking a rest first?
I'm doing this. I know what y'all are doing.
Well, if someone comes back, I presume it'll be later in the evening, so I figure Rune doesn't sleep, right? So Rune can be on lookout while we sleep.
Do we want to burn off the rest of the carts, guys?
We're pretty confident that the two carts up front just before the smoldering pile of ash are the only two with gold because of the ledger we found on the wizard.
We don't need to burn it, though.
We're not gonna burn it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he asked if we
Well, I mean-
searched through them.
Those cages being in there adds a lot of context to, like, if an actual local authority shows up from Waterdeep and they see two cages with burnt alive people on them, I
Mhm.
assume they might have a better understanding of what happened here.
Right. If just some guys from Waterdeep come by or like traders, we're not gonna fucking attack them.
Well, I ain't gonna set any more traps. It's just in case, See what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna
Actually-
set an alarm
I think we should.
spell.
I think we should
around
put the.
the-
I think we should put the orb at the bottom of the pitfall trap instead of in the ashes in the cart.
That might be interesting, yeah.
That way, in case the authorities do come.
Okay, but when you
Yeah,
go to pick it
the
up out of the ash, cover it up.
Okay. So I'd go pick it up, put it in my pack again, and then dump it
Throw the
out.
pack in. Well, no,
Well-
keep it covered because we don't want it to know that it's in a pit full of spikes. We don't want it to know that. You have a
Was there-
burlap sack
was there-
or something?
Was there any like sacks in any of these carts? I'm assuming there would be since they're.
Let's just say you
supplies.
grab
Yeah,
a
there'd
piece
be
of canvas
sacks, sure.
or something.
Yeah. Okay. Grab a sack, throw it in the sack, throw it in the hole.
Okie dokie.
All right, boys.
And like I
Take
said, I
your
put alarm around the punji pit.
You put alarm around it?
Yep. So I'll know if someone walks up on it.
Okay. Anything else for this day's activities?
Sleep
Yeah.
and food.
Gonna eat some of the good food we found in that one of the carts.
Yeah, as long as it's dried and, you know.
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and tell me what you find in the food cart.
Breads, cheeses.
Some dried
Meat.
lamb, incensed meats.
I don't.
Plenty
that
of-
sounds so good, dude. I'm fucking hungry.
Plenty of-
dragon fruit.
Plenty of stock to make, soups and
Buns and
Yeah, I could go for some food too.
I find a little bit of olive oil, and you see me rubbing it on my joints.
Oh my god. Like a Roman.
There's just a straight up honey, like Christmas honey ham in there.
and
This is all slow going.
yeah, you all enjoy your hearty meal and rest throughout the evening. You can all hit your long rest button.
Spam's long rest button.
Now I gotta roll.
Do any of your recharges that you may need to do.
Yeah.
Bingo. I need to figure out how many bolstering magics I have. I think it's just one.
Oh, 1d6 plus 1 charges daily. This one will be Wand of Magic Missile.
Nekanor, how do you sleep?
I mean, I'm a half elf, so normally.
Like on your back or on
Oh.
your side, stomach?
In camp, probably on my back.
Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, you wake up to a freezing cold sensation in your chest, and when you look down, the black orb is just sat perfectly on your sternum.
Oh.
Wait, did the orb not set off the alarm spell?
Nope.
What?
Yo!
Did I see anything? Because I
Nope.
sleep with my eyes open.
Nope. It was not there, and then the next time you looked at Nekanor, it was there.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
You guys want to take that with us now?
We
I don't
have to
think
take
we
it
have a
now. We have a
choice.
fucking pet.
I don't think we have a choice anymore.
I need to see if the fucking sticks on the pit are disturbed.
Right.
Okay.
Obviously,
I quickly sit back.
I wake up and I show everybody.
Understandably, we're freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Why Nekanor?
Okay, was he the one who touched it first?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
But I mean, oh shit.
What probably happened is we killed the last owner.
Right.
And the
exactly
moment
what I'm
he
thinking.
touched it, yeah.
Or literally nobody has touched it until Nekanor. It was like intentionally not touched by anyone.
Can we like get like a corpse to talk or something? Do you have like a talk to
I don't
the dead
have Talk of the
spell?
Dead. I don't have that.
I don't either.
And to be fair, if you did, I don't think they'd be inclined to tell you too much.
Did we take that bitch's head? I recall we taking that bitch's head.
You did take her head.
Okay.
Especially not the ones that would have anything to say about it, because I'm pretty sure I got the last blow on all of those. And it would be either me or Vilos casting the spell.
Yeah, and I believe...
They won't talk to whoever killed them.
Well, they will, but it'll be like, fuck you. Suck my fucking rotten dick, you piece of shit. It'd be just mean shit talk.
Rune, can Steven see the pit right now? Is the pit, like, broken, the 6?
I don't know. Let me look through Steven's eyes.
It
What do I
is
see?
completely undisturbed.
Got it.
Did I infer that this has anything to do with the exploded corpse?
If it was, he wouldn't tell you.
It was nice knowing you, Nekanor.
I mean, like, if you want to make that assumption, I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay.
Was
Leave
it in the
leave it
same
here.
cart as the corpse?
No.
Then probably.
Well, maybe there was more than one.
I just think it was like some weird ritualistic spell from one of the guys. They just teleported away or something.
I think we need to go
leave it
back to
here.
Waterdeep.
And hope we're not wanted. Hope they don't recognize the carts.
You know, Waterdeep. I mean,
Well, I mean, we can stash the carts outside of Waterdeep. There's got to be some. There's got to be a wizard or something in Waterdeep that can tell me what this thing is.
but we left the civilians
Oh my
walk
god. we're gonna go
away,
back to Waterdeep.
and they've seen us.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think we have a better bet to go to Neverwinter.
I kind of
Would I-
agree, yeah. I think we're gonna be wanted if we go to Waterdeep.
Would I know of any? Are there any well-known wizards in Neverwinter?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, like, on
It's
the
a
coast,
long journey.
Waterdeep's, like, the largest city. I mean, if there's wizards anywhere, yeah. And I mean, Waterdeep, they got
said-
colleges and shit.
We're saying Neverwinter, not Waterdeep.
I said Neverwinter.
Oh, Neverwinter. Neverwinter. Yeah. There would be reasonably at least a couple.
Because we murdered like the wives.
It would be
and husbands.
necessary for the reconstruction and shit. I mean, it's going on like 20 years. Or, no, it'd be more than that. But yeah, there'd be wizards around in Neverwinter too.
I think we have a better bet is to move north towards the Mirror of Dead Men. Hopefully there's not, you know, a giant hole in the ground that we have to navigate, but I do not think going back to Waterdeep is a good idea.
Hey,
We
Rune,
also have all the food we need for a journey.
Yes.
throw the ball at me.
The ball?
You have to throw it.
You just ripping it away from me?
I just want you to throw it at me.
I'm hesitant. You hand it to me?
I'll
No,
hand,
I take steps back away from Drip.
I hand the orb to Rune.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna hold the ball in front of me. You know how like you toss the ball up in there and you hit it with a bat, you know?
that's
Kinda like
literally
that?
what we're about to do with my glaive.
Batter up. Pitching on
Okay.
today is Rune.
I'm gonna
Warforged.
I'm gonna do a nice underhand soft pitch at him then.
Roger.
Right in the strike zone, hopefully.
Alright.
And I throw it.
So let's get athletics from both of you.
Okay. Can we do acrobatics?
No. Pick first one here. 7. Yeah, no, it's not a great pitch, but Drip's got a mean swing.
Alright, I yeet it past the fucking pit touries. Get out of here, God.
Wait, are you hitting it with your sword?
No, my glaive.
Okay.
Glaives are pretty big, and they have like.
And yeah, you
Yeah,
hear it ripping
dragon.
through the tree line as it goes soaring through. You can hear it ripping up branches and shit. And it goes far enough away that you do not hear it thud to the ground.
Cool. Let's hope it doesn't fall. Which it will.
Get your horses. Let's go north.
So as you go to head north, you run into your own obstacle.
Hilarious.
Take time to off-road around the trees.
We did, after all, good, camp over here in the southeast in the woods with the carts.
Yeah, it's a bitch and a half.
No, you didn't.
But,
You camped down here.
well, that's what we
Where?
intended to do.
Like off map. No, I asked if you guys were
off
camping on
map.
this map and you said no.
No, I
said
thought you
wanted
meant
to camp past
Yeah, but we brought
off
our
this map.
the carts with us off the map, right?
Right.
Okay,
And then
that's what I was
you
getting
found a good little spot, but like right here, like you ain't getting
All right, let's take care of our trees.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a path where like you can consistently get a 10 feet space through the trees, and like I can't find one. Like
Okay.
All right.
trying to argue this, but then you're gonna run into an issue here.
I'd like to push this tree from this side that way. This tree that way, pushing it. This tree pushing it that way. Can't try strength check.
So yeah, we'll do 3 strength checks here, and
I'm
I'd
gonna
say
help
all
as
with
well.
advantage.
Oh,
Okay, so that's a
Nat
nat
20.
20 for your first one.
I feel like all those would work, but I'll do another one for you. Little strength save.
So that would be an 18. So a 19 for your second one. 2 more strength rolls.
Dude, nice.
Yeah, very efficient. So it'd only take you about, we'll call it 2 hours for 3 logs.
Yeah, okay.
And you guys begin trekking northward.
I'm going to
Oh,
but it's nothing important. Just kind of more of a roleplay thing.
oh, go ahead.
I'm going to cast my Unseen Servant and task it with steering my cart and
funny.
following along with the other carts. So I can just kick back.
You know, I didn't think I would enjoy playing as a barbarian as much as I am, but it's pretty fun.
The barbarian's
I feel
great.
like I need to be stupider though, but it's whatever. I'm a 10.
So you guys head northwards, and you travel for the day until sunset. And then I take it we're making camp.
Yes.
And can we
Yeah.
spend the time as we're, just traveling to just work on the gold in the back?
I mean, yeah, I could cast let's see here, 3 dispel magics on 3 hammers.
Anyway, I could have Vilos teach me dispel.
I'm curious is there like a limit to the spell magic? Is there like something we can do to the object to force it to undispel?
I mean, I assume if you waited long enough, but
I mean, like just physically hitting it, maybe? It's a hammer after all.
well, let's look at the spell that Josh put down. Here we go.
Oh, that was just the thing that disguised the magic.
Oh,
aura.
that's right. So we don't
That's not
know
the-
what trickery has malformed the gold into a useful tool.
So are you burning 3 dispel magics?
Yes, I am.
So that's
So how much
300
gold? So each hammer's 100. So we'll just say everyone got 100 because of that first hammer.
Yeah, works for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Wait, how much gold?
100.
Everyone gets 100.
No,
And
that's a level.
then-
I have that as a level 3 spell.
Would Vilos be interested in trying to teach Nekanor dispel magic?
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and roll me Arcana. Vilos. All right, Nekanor, go ahead and roll me Arcana, and you have to match a 6.
James!
So you spend a few hours,
Apparently,
and
this
everything
kid and I
Vilos
should listen to
does
each other.
is different every time he casts it, and it still works for no fucking reason. You can't make heads or tails of what the fuck is the same or different between each casting, and it's frustrating. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for it to
I also-
happen, but
I also just
if
note-
you guys every time you long rest, if you want to spend some time doing it, that's how it'll work. You'll both roll Arcana, and you guys just have to roll the same number. Or if you-
before or after the
Before, or
Before
after modifiers.
after the modifier. Okay.
I was gonna say, because he could have never gotten a 6.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't, but that's what's gonna make it hard.
Yeah, right.
Well, it was worth a try. I'm not the best teacher. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if he was a wizard, I wouldn't have made it that difficult. But trying to learn magic from a sorcerer is gonna be hard. Just because he doesn't have any
Knowledge.
rules or anything that he has to follow. It
God,
just
fuck
fucking
you,
works.
Nicanor.
It's bullshit, dude. Like,
So I just do it well, technically, I'm a sorcerer too.
oh, you are.
So can he not learn it anyway?
So we're gonna. God damn it. My first instinct was to say it's gonna be the same premise, but you have to match within 5. So yeah, he teaches you to spell magic.
Hey, let's go.
I'll drag it over into your
Hello,
sheet for
Fusion.
you.
I'm very good. How are you?
Everyone can go ahead and hit their long rest button.
Wait.
And Rune, as you're sitting there observing the camp in perpetuity, you're just sort of sitting there, and out of nowhere, there's just a tink off of your head as you feel a weight lump into it, and then you hear a thud on the earth below you, and you look down and you see the black orb right in between your feet.
Wait, did it land on Violet or Necnor this time?
Rune.
Here, you want some?
Yeah.
Alright, so I totally missed what was happening until you said my name because my neighbor just came over and told me that she caught her kid and my kid kissing just now. They're both boys. About how old is Maddox?
Maddox just turned 8 or 7.
7, and my kid's like 6.
7
I don't
and
know.
a 6-year-old boy.
One of them said that they got dared to do it, and the other kid said that my kid took off. I don't know where Archer is. It's my youngest boy. He just took off, and now Marissa's trying to find him because he knows he's in trouble. And the other kid said that they got dared by the other kid or whatever, Gage, and Gage is saying he didn't dare him, that it was the neighbor's kid's idea, blah, blah, blah. So you know what I mean? Like, I got a lot right now that just happened in a matter of seconds. And I don't know what to do. This is something, I'm like, I'll beat the gay out of him. It just might take me a couple
Yeah, baby!
Come on, Gage! No son of mine!
I'm gonna be a homosexual!
Oh my
God
god.
damn it, dude.
Yeah,
So,
I do like this game. but-
don't have children, guys.
The roller skates.
Don't have children unless you want to deal with stuff like this. So, anyways, the orb and
Yeah, the orb.
So like while you're sitting there like in robo mode overnight, like quote unquote resting, it tinks right off of your head and thuds onto the ground right in between your feet.
So it
Alright.
had motion, like movement, when it appeared.
Yeah. It came from the sky.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I really like Dungeons and Dragons. It's just a shame we don't play it enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to see if I have anything that I can try and do, but yeah.
Or it,
I don't know.
it could have teleported to the space and then just fallen to the ground.
That's what we're saying.
Okay.
Like a bag of holding.
Well, damn. Anyway, can you yeet that thing again, please?
Yes, sir. Pick up the ball, toss it in the air, and whack up the glaive again.
Sure, go ahead and roll me athletics.
Yeah, 9.
It doesn't even make it out of camp.
Alright.
Just hangs off a tree.
Look, ball. You can hang out with us. It's obvious we can't get rid of you. If you decide to like communicate, that'd be cool. You know what I mean? Just saying. We'll be over here doing our thing, alright?
All right. Well,
I'm gonna pick it up and put it back in my pack.
Probably a good idea. We can't get rid of it anyway.
okay. Whoa.
So
The last person to touch it was Rune. It appeared to Rune. Let's make the last person to touch it someone other than Nicanor and Rune.
hand it to Vilos.
Oh fuck.
Okay, well, now that you touched it, you just leave it here and we just walk away.
That's right. I do try to throw it as hard as I can southbound. Athletics.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you chuck it clear out of camp.
I was just thinking though, that logic doesn't hold up.
Why is
Because
that?
the first time it reappeared, I wasn't the last one to touch it.
Yes, you were.
No.
You're the one who put it.
It was
Yeah, you were.
whoever put it in the pit.
Oh wait, yeah, it was. Never mind. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
and the reason
the
why I
last
want to know
time-
that is because if that's the case, then maybe we bring it with us and then we get someone else to touch it, and then
Ooh.
yeah. We
But,
should have had one of them
last-
kids touch it.
It's like this time, though, Rune threw me the ball and I hit up the glaive, so I never actually touched
Yeah,
it.
but you didn't. Exactly, you didn't touch it.
So we're gonna go ahead and end there, and I just want to leave you with something that none of your characters would be aware of.
Okay.
But somewhere there is a dark cut stone chamber with a hallway leading to it, chiseled in stone. And a hooded figure walks down the hallway, and you can sort of see into the room. There is a elaborate table set up with a pitch black orb perched atop of it, and the figure sits down at the table in front of the orb and goes to set their hands on the table in front of it, and as they do, you would just sort of be able to see that the hands are entirely skeletal.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dun,
That was like a
dun.
cutscene.
Dramatic. What do you call that? Dramatic irony when the audience knows something that the characters do not.
Yep.
We should probably leave notes, by the way, about the orb. We're totally gonna forget about the orb.
Oh, I have my notebook. I won't forget.
Nose goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is where we will leave off next week. I imagine we will be just continuing to head northward.
That is the plan for now.
Okay.
Okay. So, Elf Girl is dead. Suspected Hexblade assassin is not dead, but once defeated, we suspect. And now there's some sort of magical orb that is following us around. The good news is it doesn't seem to be around us between days. It only appears in the morning or like at midnight or something. So yeah. And we have 2 carts full of just tens of thousands of gold.
An
I
insurmountable amount of gold.
yeah.
Which we need to somehow. Oh god, I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. We really do need a bag of holding.
I mean, if you know where to get one.
Might be able to find one in Neverwinter.
Maybe Neverwinter, we'll see.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for hosting, Josh. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully next week, boys.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
See you guys around.
All right. Take care, everybody. Gage, enjoy dealing with that. I do not envy you. And we'll see.
All right. And thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great Saturday. In a little bit, we will be, here, let me just go ahead and get rid of that real quick. In a little bit, we're going to be playing some, what? What is happening here? I gotta fix this. Why is it? Whatever. Okay. In a little bit, we're going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3 with Nico. And I hope to see you guys there. Do the YouTube stuff, do the Twitch stuff, you know the stuff. I don't need to tell you about the stuff, so do this stuff. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.